sports run all year round. We can go golfing, go swimming, biking. Nothing stands in your way down here. It's no secret that Gulf Shores is growing rapidly in popularity. Chances are you vacationed here and thought to yourself, man, this place is amazing. Is it possible that we could live here permanently? Or you wonder how the schools are? Is this even a kid-friendly place to live, or is it all snowbirds and vacationers? Can I even afford to live on the Gulf Coast? Well, this video is going to answer those questions and much more, so don't go anywhere.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to our channel. If you're thinking of moving anywhere in coastal Alabama, you've come to the right place. It wasn't too long ago where we were in the same position as y'all and living somewhere cold and just dreaming of a better quality of life, somewhere warm with palm trees and the ocean and just a slower, more relaxing pace. Well, we made that dream a reality for our family, and you can too.
That's right, y'all. We uprooted our family all the way from Chicago down to Lower Alabama, and we never looked back. Believe it or not, we made that decision to move, and 2.5 months later, we had sold our home, bought a new one down here, and now we're living our dream. With a little research and a lot of planning, it was pretty easy.
And it took no time at all to get acclimated. The South is so laid back, and you just get used to taking things in one day at a time. And now we feel like we're on a permanent vacation, only we still have to work. So I'll tell you what, working in this environment is so pleasant. Clients, co-workers, and random people you meet along the way are just friendly, and they give off these happy vibes, and it's surreal.
So true. It's really a breath of fresh air. Living in the Midwest, I was always in a rush. Everything was go, go, go. People are not as friendly. Even driving stressed me out. I find myself exhausted and just like burnt out. And here I just feel a sense of calm. I'm spending so much time outside with our kids, doing things that we couldn't do up north because we were landlocked and the winters were never ending. Here we're riding our bikes almost every single day. We watch sunsets over the coast weekly. The parks have splash pads and hundreds of kids playing outside every single day. Our kids' sports run all year round. We can go golfing, go swimming, biking. Nothing stands in your way down here.
That's right. Golf, football, baseball, all year round, kids. Our season ran short up north, and down here you can just play and train outdoors 12 months out of the year. I remember our kids being addicted to their phones and their Xboxes and TVs, and all that changed after we moved here. I don't have to make them go outside. They wake up and they're excited to go outdoors, see their friends, play sports, go fishing and swimming. It's just so nice to see the kids actually being kids.
It is. And we also save a lot of money by simply living in this climate. We live somewhere where people vacation to, so we've got the beaches at our disposal. We don't need to plan and save up for these major vacations anymore. I remember planning trips down here to Alabama. We'd save up our money, book expensive flights and hotels, and then we'd spend so much more money on food, and we'd have the most amazing time, but then we'd go home broke and sad that we had to leave and only to wait another year to visit again.
And just because we live in a tourist area doesn't mean this place isn't family friendly. Your kids will get a good education living down here. In fact, now is a really exciting time because Gulf Shores broke away from the Baldwin County school system around 2019, and the city wanted their Gulf Shores schools to be landmarks for the community. They have new elementary school additions that are targeted to be completed by August of 2023, and the new high school is supposed to be built by August 2025. The schools already have good ratings, and they're only going to get better.
And the student-to-teacher ratio down here in Gulf Shores is about 17-to-1, which is another perk. Up north, we were like 24-to-1. Population is growing rapidly, but it's still currently a smaller city, which is nice. You definitely have that small town feel. Oh, and I should mention Baldwin County Public School System is a major school system in Lower Alabama, and it's well known for having some of the highest rated schools in the entire state. But cities do have the option to break away. Honestly, any Baldwin County public school is going to be a great option for your kids. So Even if you don't choose to live in Gulf Shores, you're still gonna have plenty of awesome cities to choose from. And you're still gonna be living close to the Gulf Coast.
Now let's talk about housing in Gulf Shores. You might assume that since this is a vacation spot that there wouldn't be any residential family-friendly neighborhoods to live in. Well, good news, there are plenty of them.
Yep, it's not all high-rise condos overlooking the Gulf of Mexico, although those are pretty freaking awesome.
And it's not all $1 million beach houses that on stilts and, with white sandy beaches. We actually have master plan communities and established subdivisions as well as new builds that offer homes for, more modest prices.
Yeah, these are perfect places to live with your families. Many have community pools, great parks, close proximity to schools, and shopping.
The prices of these homes are really affordable. I remember thinking it would cost an arm and a leg to live in somewhere so desirable on the coast.
Yeah, and boy, were we pleasantly surprised. The median home cost in Gulf Shores is around $350,000, and property taxes are like under $1,000 per year. So talk about a game changer. We went from $13,000 a year to under $1,000 a year. Moving here just saved us so much money.
That's right, so don't be fooled. Living here won't break the bank. We were able to find a home similar in size to what we had up north, and that helped big time with our transition from house to house. We didn't have to downsize in order to afford something down here, and actually the cost of living is 1.2% lower here compared to the rest of the country.
Okay, another thing I want to mention, because I'm sure other moms worry about this, and that's access to great doctors and hospitals. You'll have plenty of them right in town. I'm talking pediatricians, dentists, 24/7 ERs, and any specialist you'll need can be found close to home.
And she'll know because I have no idea, but I take her word for it. And another thing all of us parents worry about is safety. The Gulf Shores Police Department is committed to treating its residents like gold and creating the safest place to live on the Alabama coast. All areas have some degree of crime, but most of the crime that happens in Gulf Shores has something to do with property. We don't see violent crime here all too often, and the police and the community work hard to keep it safe. Residents seem to follow the rules and have a deep appreciation for their beautiful coastal community.
That's right. Oh, and the economy here is great as well. Don't think that the only employment options are going to be in the service industry. I mean, yes, that is a huge chunk of jobs in Gulf Shores, especially during those peak tourist months, but there are many other jobs in demand, especially in healthcare, management, construction, education, and retail.
And if you think this touristy town would shut down during non-peak months, think again. Everything is open year-round for the most part. It's not a ghost town during the non-summer months here, and there are most definitely are snowbirds and tourists, but there are just as many permanent residents here too.
Moving here was also a learning curve for families like ours. We had to pick up new daily habits like applying sunscreen and mosquito repellent anytime we went outdoors. I know this sounds bad, but when we lived up north in the Midwest, I did not apply sunscreen. I was more than happy to get some sun exposure because those long winter months we saw nothing but overcast. But here it's intense sun exposure all year round, so you must protect your skin. Bugs up north weren't that bad either. Down here, we've got a lot of mosquitoes. They're really, really annoying. So that's definitely something we had to get used to.
Oh yeah, I remember the first few days we lived here and we didn't know how bad they were, and all of us were covered in these itching bites, and we learned our lesson really fast.
Yeah, it was horrible. Another thing you should know is if someone in your family doesn't necessarily care for sand and beach, they're still gonna have plenty of things to do to stay active and have fun. I know Gulf Shores' motto is small town, big beach, but we're more than beaches. We also have dozens of great parks to visit.
Don't forget golf courses too. Like my favorite, the Gulf Shores Golf Club, and having those super low property taxes might allow you to get yourself a membership. And don't forget, here in Lower Alabama, you can golf all year round. So 100% worth it to me.
Yeah, Tony, we know. Golf every single day. If I can't find my husband, chances are he's out on the golf course. Hands
so
down.
Full of it. But golf
like
is
it.
one more thing you'll appreciate even more after moving down here. The wait for golf season up north was torture. If the weather allowed it, courses would open up the first week of May and shut down for the whole entire season, after what? September? So that meant we'd have to go out for like 8 months with no outdoor golf because it was cold and snowy all the time.
I get it. I love golf too. It's really nice to see families out enjoying it all the time. Same thing goes for riding bikes and walking around the community. Gulf Shores is becoming a more bicycle and pedestrian friendly community. There have been many paths and walkways added over the past decade, making it a little bit more accessible and safe for you to get out and be active. Just be extra cautious because traffic can get heavy, especially during those touristy seasons, and don't forget to wear a helmet.
Okay, y'all, we hope you found this video helpful. Gulf Shores is a family-friendly community where you and your children will no doubt thrive. We're a family of 4 who did our research to find the most family-oriented cities to live in all of Lower Alabama for our move, and now we want to share that information with others so we can help you too.
Gulf Shores is one of the most beautiful places in the entire country, and if you're about to move here, we'd love to be a part of your journey. We can create your home search today, so call us or click our Calendly link to schedule a Zoom call, and let's get moving.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please do us a favor and like and subscribe.
That's right, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
See ya.